All right. Hello and welcome. This is Kyle McGregor here, coming from Southern California. Want to give a quick hello and a shout out and congratulations for everybody attending here. This is the Influencer Incubator team training call that we have for all new influencers coming into our organization, our team, to be able to talk about exactly what it is that you need for you to win and benefit in your business. So that being said, we're just going to get things started and start it off right. We talk about this being an incubator and talking about this business here in Euphoria for a couple of things, a couple of reasons. Well, think about what an incubator is, right? When a baby goes into incubator, when it first comes out, it has a time to grow, has a time to learn and basically grow into a space where it can be self-sufficient. Guys, this is an opportunity where you're going to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We have the opportunity to work together in synergy and have business partners to support each other and helping each other win and grow in our organizations and businesses. So whether you're new to this space, whether you're just coming here just to learn exactly what it is that you need to do to win, because this isn't necessarily the same type of thing you maybe seen before, okay? Been in the industry about 18 years, built large organizations on a global basis. And so there's some real basic things. And the fundamentals are the things that you really want to work on and focus on and look at doing on a daily basis. The fundamentals are the things that are going to help you take your business from something small to something massive and large. And we're going to be learning some things over the next years, right? Because this isn't something you just jump in and jump out. It's something you just try. This is a business. This is a thing. It's a mental mindset. So when you actually have the right type of mental mindset and you're doing the right actions and activities consistently, that you actually start attracting the things, the people that you want in your business and in your life. And this being the one thing that you really want to focus on, one is we want to make sure that we know we're getting what we're getting in the market. You need to have a belief to what it is that you're doing, and knowing that this has the opportunity to not just benefit the people that you're sharing it with, has the opportunity to benefit the world. So if you look at the larger scope, the larger mindset of where we're at and why we're doing what we're doing, is I like looking at a macro perspective. I like looking at it on a large scale, because this isn't just about just trying something out. This isn't about just like, I'm going to jump in, see if this works. Because guess what? That doesn't work. You look at like what Yoda talked about, and it sounds pretty funny, but it's true. You do or do not. There's no try. You want to make sure that the reason you're here, whether you have the belief yet or not, and maybe you're just giving it an experience. Maybe you're just seeing if this product is actually as quality as you found it to be, and to be able to be a product of the product. And that's why a lot of people are like, well, can I just come in and pay the $40 for the year and do this business? I'm like, you can do that. But at the end of the day, if you don't have the right mental focus, mindset, philosophies, you're not going to stand the test of time. So first and foremost, I want to make sure that you guys are a product of the product. You guys have a belief. And if you don't yet have the belief, it's to be able to create that belief or lean on someone else that already has that belief. Because as that belief grows, the more the success you'll actually see and you'll find, because it'll come through you. You'll be able to feel it when you're communicating, when you're talking about it, because it's in you, right? So right now you're in euphoria, but once you start doing the things that you need to do, once you start seeing the benefits, the results, when you start experiencing and realizing that this business has the opportunity to change your life and your kids' lives, once those types of things start soaking in, everything changes, everything shifts. You'll start actually attracting the things, the people that you want in your life. And you'll do things in your business, not because you have to, because you love to, because you want to. It drives you, it becomes your passion. And so I know with any shadow of a doubt, we have the opportunity of a lifetime here because of a few different reasons. Number one, that the company in and of itself is a solid company, that we have the right financial backing, we have the right people that are putting all of these things in alignment for us to win, right? That you look at Terry LaCour, that owns 7 other companies, that close to $1 billion last year, that they know how to get a product to market. You look at Ron Williams, that has been in the industry 25 plus years, been CEO of 3 different companies, knows how to brand, knows how to communicate, knows how to work his butt off to be able to help get the product that we need to market the way it needs to be done. We have the opportunity because we just got to share it. That's our main thing, is just learn how to share it efficiently and effectively and get a quality, solid product to market and the right timing of the industry. The timing of the industry is what's key. See, it's timing of a company is very important, okay? But the timing of an industry where you have a unique product, you're finding a solution to a problem that exists, and you can be one of the only companies to provide that solution that's ahead of the curve, that's in front of this massive opportunity here from us. Guys, this is huge. And this is one thing I want to make sure that I ingrain in you here today while we're going into this Vegas event coming the end of June. By the way, if you're new to this call, new to the business, put this on your calendar. This is an event you do not want to miss. It is June 28th to the 30th. It's going to be the Euphoria Rumble. We are in a pre-launch of this company right now. And I mean, it looks like a 5-year-old company already, but we're not even 5 months, 6 months into this business and the company in a pre-launch. So we're looking at coming out of the pre-launch come after January. But right now, we have the ability to build the infrastructure, build the awareness, help the masses understand that we have one of the best products that exists today, an opportunity that you'll never see again like this. But now is the time to take the massive action. So let's talk about what that action looks like, okay? So I'm going to put myself on pause here, and I'm going to walk around a little bit. I just like the energy. Emotion creates emotion. So let me do that real briefly, and I'm going to chat with you a little bit about what are your first initial steps? What are the things that you should be doing to help build and grow your business right now, okay? Because if you start any business, doesn't matter what it is, what do you want to do? You want to know people know you are in business, right? I don't care if it's a lawn mowing business or it's a restaurant or whatever it may be. What is important is to let people know that your doors are open, right? That you are in business. And so how do you do that? How do we do this in this space, in this environment? Well, we do that by sharing it with everybody and anybody you know. Because think about it, if you open a restaurant today, what would you want to do to let people know you're there? Sure, you'll probably spend a little bit of money and maybe put some ads out and get some flyers put together and put it around to let people know that you are opening this beautiful restaurant that has great food and they need to come in. And then you're going to tell everybody you know that guess what? You just launched and you just opened up your new restaurant, right? Even when I was younger, I would go, when I was mowing lawns for my neighbors, I'd go knock on their doors and say, look, by the way, I'm in business. I'm mowing lawns in the neighborhood. Guys, this is the best way to get things at least started. Whether you are, they're going to become your customer or not, you just let them know that your doors are open for business. That is just a common sense concept. So some people are just like, well, who do I talk to? I'm like, well, let everybody know. Anybody and everybody in your network, let them know that you are in business. So that's where I start. I always have people just make a simple list, because guess what? There's so many people that you know, just like yourself, because there's a reason you chose into this business. There's a reason you're working with Euphoria, because it's a common sense product, because it makes sense for the masses, because now we have our blueprint, right, to help people understand what their body truly needs. This is the paradigm shift, the evolution of what we're doing in nutrition. We need to let the world know that this is what we're doing. This is how it works. So that's the first thing you want to do. Is I think a lot of people have the fear factor. They're afraid to let their friends or family or people that they know, because maybe they've tried a business before, maybe they've gone through those things. Guys, it doesn't matter. You got to just put it right there on the table, lay the cards out, just say, hey, look, by the way, whether you've done a business before or not, guys, this is what's great, is you're not here to convince anybody of anything. Your job is to let people know this exists and give them in a way, in a simple delivery mechanism to where they can see it for what it is, not having to judge it from you. So we'll talk a little bit about the exposure process, how you want to share the information. But the first and foremost, you want to make sure that you write a list down, right? And I usually just tell people to start with a list of 20 people, right? Think about 10 people that you believe that this product would be quality, it would be good for them, that they could see benefit in living a healthier lifestyle. Maybe they're already healthy, or they're doing the right things, or they're trying to. Write those people's names down. So think about at least maybe the top 10 to 20 people that you know that this product would be awesome for, right? Because this is a true customer acquisition model. I always lead and communicate and talk to people about the product. Why? Is because that is the cornerstone of what our business really is. is if you don't have a quality product that you know that you can get behind, you believe, that you're not going to want to share it with anybody, right? The caveat and the best thing that we have is we now have an opportunity for an additional $40 to be able to share it and get it to market, get it to the world. And in doing so, some of those people that you shared this quality product with, some of those people are going to want to actually do the same thing that we're doing. They're going to want to actually share it with other people. They want to not only experience it for themselves, they want to see what they can do to help support others in receiving this quality nutrition. And so in doing so, for them, they can actually become a nutritionist with us, become our business partners. So with that additional $40, they now have an opportunity to build infrastructure and build a sales organization with us as business partners. And that's why I love this industry. It's not like we're bringing other people on to take advantage of them. We're bringing people on to bless their lives and giving them an opportunity of a lifetime to position themselves in front of a company in an industry that is poised for massive growth. And we get to financially benefit and rise with the tide, because all boats rise on a rising tide. And this is what's happening right here, right now. This is the evolution of nutrition. And we have the best product to market to be able to share it with the masses. And so when you're making that list, one of the hardest things that I had to overcome is I always prejudged. What I would suggest is just thinking about up front, open your phone and do the best thing for yourself and your business is write this down. Write these names down. Even though it's in your phone, I get it. But when you take the time mentally, what you're doing is when you're writing their name and phone number down and on paper, you can visually see that. It does something to our brain. The dopamine that hits our brain is recognizing and seeing, hey, look, now visually I've written something down, just like goals in our lives, right? I've written it down. I can see it for what it is. So the best thing to do is grab a pen and paper, pull out your, by the way, before he has put together some great initial steps and paperwork to actually start doing this, right? So visually see exactly what it is that you're looking and writing down. And then see how, just realize that every one of those people that you're writing on that piece of paper, you are supporting and blessing their lives, either with a quality product and or an opportunity that they're looking for to be able to financially benefit and gain from the rise of this industry. Okay. So every person you're putting that down on there, you will have the opportunity to help and support them in one way or another. But I look at this and look, if I inherited $1 billion company, and the other side, not just the product side, because everybody truly needs this product. And I believe the reason that they're not taking it right now, because they don't know it exists yet. So we're just here in the information delivery business to help support them understand it for what it is. Okay. So that's the first part, is writing that name down. But think about this. If you inherited $1 billion company, who would you want to have on your board of directors? That's kind of what I look at. Like because even though I've never inherited $1 billion company, but if I did, who would I have one on my side? Who would I want next to me? Who would I want as my business partner to help me work and grow and build this business with me, right? So I just start thinking about brilliant minds that are entrepreneurs and entrepreneur minded, right? And I let them, put them on that piece of paper, right? So I just tell people, start with the top 10 people that you feel and believe would be of interest in the product. And some will, some won't. That's okay. Your job isn't to convince or sell people of the benefit of the product. You're here to share and deliver the information, kind of like the mailman, right? The mailman doesn't go knock on the door and open up the letter for you and then start reading the letter, right? What do? They knock on the door, or they just put it in the mailbox and then allow the individual that has their name on it to open it up and read it and see it for what it is. It's the same type of thing. We have an opportunity to, because we have the tools, the resources, these phenomenal videos, and think about how you were brought into the business. Think about what the individual did with you. They had probably a quick conversation. They shared the information, let the video do the work, and help somebody else answer the questions. See, when you make that a simple, duplicable manner, anybody can really do that. Hey, look, I want to get your thoughts, your opinion on something that I just took a look at. It made common sense to me. I just actually came encounter with something that just blew me away. Just piquing interest. That's the key here, is just piquing people's interest to have them want to see the information, right? And so when you're making this list, do your best to not prejudge, because there's some people that you're going to put on this list that are going to be all about it. Going to be super psyched about it, just like we are, right? There'll be some people that don't get it right away. I mean, most people do, but some people won't. It's okay. But again, that's not our job. Our job isn't to convince people that this is great, this is quality. Our job is to pique enough interest to see if they're open enough to receiving the information, and if it's the right timing for them in their lives, for them to receive a quality product, and or the right timing in their lives for them to actually do a business with you. That's really what we're looking for. We're looking for people that with the right timing. We're looking for people that are looking. We're looking for people that are ready for opportunity, and looking for people that see the benefit and the quality of this product. So we want to have a large group of people doing a few simple actions consistently over time. That's how you create and develop success in this space. Having that leveraged income, having the opportunity to have business partners working with you to build a massive team together. That's the key component here, right? But again, you'll never be able to attract those people or receive those people unless you're willing to let people know that you are in business. And the more that you are just open and willing, and your belief level continues to increase, and you just start sharing it, the more people that tells, the more that the people that tell the most people wins. Okay, that's it. This is the game. This is the fun part. Is just let people know you are in business. You're out there. You're doing the things to share it with the individuals, right? So I'm putting a lot of emphasis on this list. And in the midst, I'm also sharing with you kind of the things that you should be doing to share the information, okay? And so one of the things I wanted to make sure that we also cover is how to invite to an opportunity call, right? Because we have opportunity calls, and if you haven't yet done this or done so, we've got a great information that we're posting of different events that are happening throughout the week. From Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every night of the week that we have an opportunity overview that shares and tells the information, okay? So knowing how to communicate that to the people that are on that list, okay, is going to be key. And so what I do is I say less to more people. I don't have to go into major detail. I don't have to tell about all the different snips. I don't have to talk about the science behind it. Guys, say less to more people. Say enough so people want to learn. And then we have all the tools and resources to deliver the information, and let the tools, let the presentation, let the overviews do the work for you. You just be the point man, literally. You be the connector. You connect the prospect to the information. And you do that through creating curiosity, creating and piquing interest, right? So some of the things that I like to do and ask people when I'm first communicating and talking to people is I ask, they ask what you do or what do you do? I mean, I was out with a couple of good friends last night, and one of the guys wasn't familiar with what I did. And so it really depends on the scenario, depends on who you're communicating with, depends on those types of things. But some of the things I like to say is just simple and upfront honesty about the quality of the product that we do. It's like, it's amazing. We're actually building a sales team, sales organization to be able to get to market one of the most inventive and innovative products in the market. Like, really, what is that? It's a custom DNA, a designer custom nutrition based on people's DNA. Guys, that alone creates crazy curiosity. Now, at that point, they'll want to ask, what is this? How does it work? It's like, it's amazing. You wouldn't even believe me if I told you. Like, what do you mean? It's probably easier if I just showed you. Let me shoot you a couple of videos. And if you like what you see there, actually, I can get you in touch with some more information. That's it. That's simple as it is. And we're like, well, how does it work? So if you look in your DNA and know exactly what you need to look, feel, and perform your best, would you want to know? Well, yeah, of course I would. Absolutely. Cool. If I shot over a quick 3-minute video, would you be able to take a look at it, learn a little bit more? Absolutely. Done. That's as simple as we want to keep this. And so when you're doing that, And so you've got a 3-minute video, you're piquing interest, you have them take a look at that. And majority of the time, you'll find people that, hey, like, that's really cool. How does this work? You want to take them through the steps, right? The steps is you're walking them down a path of discovery, helping them learn and understand how this phenomenal product works and how it can be a benefit, not just to them, but to the other people that they know. And so when they go to there, we have, again, every evening, we have a live business overview. On Monday, we got a call on Monday that Luke, Lori, and Luke Hessler, Lori Court, and Tom Court do a phenomenal job knocking it out of the park every Monday evening at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this actual link, right? Team, I believe we're at team, the Zoom call that we're currently on right now, Team Fusion Zoom, forgive me. And then on Tuesdays, we have Tina Malsom and Kelly Vincent. These guys are masterful. They've been in the industry many years. They've built probably the largest, or one of the largest organizations to date in the entire Euphoria company. Right? They're creators in the company. They deliver the information phenomenally. They were actually in this space for the last close to a decade now. And so they know the ins and outs, the nuances, the benefits. So to be able to have people go to that type of a overview to get the information from the source, that's the key, is just helping people get to the information to have them learn from those who know how to deliver it in an efficient manner. You don't have to be the salesman here. You're not here. Please don't sell. Amateurs convince and professionals sort. We're here to sort through the bunch, but our job is to learn the simple skill set and how to pique curiosity for them to get to the information, to learn it from the source. Okay, so let me recap real quick. Making a list, writing the people's names down. Don't prejudge. Again, your job is to let people know your business, let people know that your doors are open for opportunity, and just giving and delivering the information in a very simple manner, creating curiosity that will help them comprehend the power, the magnitude of the quality of the product and the opportunity that we have here in front of us. And you just do that by connecting the dots. You be the connector. You connect them from creating that curiosity, piquing their interest, to have them watch and see the videos, to have them see an overview, an orientation, to get a full spectrum of what's possible here. And doing so, going down that by the discovery guys, they're going to say yes, no, maybe, it doesn't matter. You don't be emotionally connected to their choices, their outcomes, because that's not what we're here for. We're here to literally let people know you're there, that this exists, and that you are in business. And if they see see the light and the benefit of the product and or opportunity, that you are going to be building a solid organization. You're going nowhere but up and to the right. That anybody that comes and joins you, having that posture, that confidence, that belief, guys, you will start attracting some amazing people. Okay, and that's really what this is all about: is attracting the right people in your life to be able to help build a solid team organization to where you can actually achieve financial independence and freedom. Okay, so it all starts with the list. Okay, and guys, that list will grow. It'll morph. It'll have a life of its own. In 18 years in this industry, I've got people that I put that list together that I put on various times, right? And maybe it wasn't the right timing for them. Maybe they're already doing another business. Maybe they didn't have enough time in the day to start another business at the time. But guess what? Everybody needs a product. I mean, everybody needs to know that this is a simple, unique concept, a quality product. So once people know that, and we don't know what people are going through in their life. A good friend of mine, he owns $100 million in real estate. I never thought at all that he'd even be interested in the business side. I'm like, he's going to want to see this product because he has DNA and he's, likes to live healthy, right? Like most everybody out there. But I had no clue that he would be interested in the business. So this is clues, guys. It doesn't matter if you think that they're already, successful or wealthy, or if they're a doctor or an attorney, or if maybe they're a broke college kid, who knows? Again, we just are here to sort through the bunch, right? There's 52 cards in a deck. There's 4 aces. you'll collect and bring on some 2s and 3s in your business. You'll have some 6s and 7s and 8s and 9s. But guess what? You'll find some of these aces as you continue to grow and go along. But again, it's just about whoever tells the most people and shows the information to enough people. Those are the guys that win the fastest, right? And so you see that some of the fastest growing teams are the ones that are helping their people start properly and helping them get through those mental blocks. Because at the end of the day, most people don't even start their business. They get excited, they want to start, but the fear is what holds them back from actually taking those initial steps at the beginning. So what I would highly suggest at this point, make that list. If you have some fear factors, not sure what to say and how to say it. By the way, on the 16th, we've got a phenomenal training from Tina Malsom and Kelly Vincent on ATM, on actual customer acquisition, on how to communicate and what to say and how to say it to individuals to have them want to view the information. Okay, so tune into that training. But this Monday, you have an opportunity to bring people on to ask for their honest help or opinion, to see the information so they can give you some quality feedback. Okay, that's really what you're here to do, is, again, touch people, communicate, having them jump on the information, to have them see it for what it is. Monday evening, teamfusionzoom.com at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We want to fill that room online with as many people as possible. You want to get as many prospects, as many people to share the information with. And Tom Hessler, Luke and Lori Court, they're going to knock this thing out of the park. Guys, it is awesome. This is so exciting. Like, I can't even stand the excitement that's going on right now, because going into Vegas, and if you're on the fence as well and wanting to think about if you should be going to Vegas or not, make it a choice, make it a reality, guys, because this is an opportunity that shifts the way you're thinking about your business. Going to this Vegas event, June 20th to the 30th, that is a huge transition for you, to help you understand the big picture of what's possible here. So again, I would get with your support team leader, with your sponsor, the people that brought you in. Go through that list. If you have some fear to overcome today, we'll do that with you. Okay, we'll pick up the phone together. We'll talk about some of the ways that you can communicate and talk to what you need to say. But guys, again, it's just about letting people know it's there. Get that list made. Start driving people to the event on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday that we have lined up. And let's just get people in front of the information and help them walk them that path of discovery. All right. That being said, I'm going to end the recording, and then we can open up for a couple of different questions, guys.